Fabrice. Fab Morvan is a French singer-songwriter, dancer and model. He was half of the pop duo Milli Vanilli, with Rob Pilatus, selling multi-platinum albums around the world. However, he was later involved in one of the largest scandals in pop music history when it was revealed that neither he nor Pilatus had actually sung on any of Milli Vanilli's recordings. After the scandal, the group reformed as Rob and Fab in the 1990s with limited success. Morvan had a solo comeback in the 2000s, releasing his first solo album, Love Revolution. Biography. Early years. Morvan was born in 1966 in Paris, France, to parents from Guadeloupe. At 18, he moved to Germany, where he was a dancer and model, and was influenced by funk, soul, rap and pop music. He met Rob Pilatus in a nightclub in Munich. They decided to form a rock-soul group. Milli Vanilli. Morvan and Pilatus were noticed by music producer Frank Farian, who signed them as part of a musical act. Shortly after a trip to Turkey, where they reputedly got the band's name from a local advertising slogan, Milli Vanilli was born. Morvan and Pilatus served as the public faces for singers Charles Shaw, John Davis, and Brad Howell, who Farian thought were talented musicians but lacked a marketable image. The first Milli Vanilli album was Girl You Know It's True. Despite critical derision, Milli Vanilli's fame continued to grow worldwide. The album had 4 hit singles, the title track, and the group's 3 #1 hits, Girl I'm Gonna Miss You, Baby Don't Forget My Number, and Blame It on the Rain. Milli Vanilli won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist on February 22, 1990 for Girl You Know It's True. Morvan and Pilatus were a frequent target of rumors and allegations of on-stage lip-syncing and not having sung on the album. Shaw told a reporter the truth about Milli Vanilli, but recanted after Farian paid him $150,000 to do so. When Morvan and Pilatus pressured Farian to let them sing on the next album, Farian admitted to reporters on November 15, 1990 that Morvan and Pilatus had not actually sung on any of the records. Milli Vanilli's Grammy was withdrawn 4 days later. Arista Records dropped the act from its roster and deleted their album and its masters from their catalog, making Girl You Know It's True one of the largest-selling albums to ever be taken out of print. A court allowed any American who bought the album to get a refund. Farian would later attempt a failed comeback for the group without Morvan and Pilatus. Aftermath. Months later, Morvan and Pilatus parodied the scandal in a commercial for Carefree Sugarless Gum. They began to lip-sync to an opera recording. An announcer asked as they were lip-syncing, "How long does the taste of Carefree Sugarless Gum last?" The record then began to skip and the announcer answers, "Until these guys sing for themselves." They then moved to Los Angeles, where they released an eponymous album under the name Rob and Fab. Despite positive reviews, the album failed due to financial constraints, poor promotion, and the scandal surrounding Milli Vanilli's lip-syncing allegations. Pilatus later served 3 months jail for assault, vandalism, and attempted robbery. He spent 6 months on drug rehabilitation before returning to Germany. He died of an overdose of prescription drugs at a hotel in Frankfurt on April 2, 1998. Solo comeback. Morvan spent several years as a session musician and public speaker. In 1998, he was hired as a radio DJ at famed LA radio station KAIS-FM. During this time, he also performed at the station's sold-out 1999 Wango Tango Festival concert before 50,000 people at Dodger Stadium. In 1997, Morvan was interviewed for the premiere episode of VH1's Behind the Music. He was also featured in a 2000 BBC documentary on Milli Vanilli. Morvan then spent 2001 on tour, before performing in 2002 as the inaugural performer at the brand new Velvet Lounge at the Hard Rock Cafe Copyright Hotel in Orlando, Florida. In 2003, Morvan released his first solo album, Love Revolution, producing, recording, writing and singing all the tracks. On April 14, 2011, Morvan released a new single, Anytime, to digital outlets. On May 25, 2012, Morvan released a single, See the Light with a new band, Fabulous Addiction. In March 2014, It was mentioned that Morvan was working on his next single in Los Angeles with Grammy-winning viral producer Clarence J and Grammy-winning singer Delius Kennedy from US R&B group All For One. Morvan also DJs for private Heineken functions at the Heineken Experience Center in Amsterdam. As a solo musician, Morvan has worked with several DJ producers including Don Diablo, Guy J, Dance Spirit, DJ Prines, Patrick B. P. Brain Donks, Musa Junkie, Sean McAf, Limoncello, Guan Elmzaum, and has collaborated on well-received dance releases with several. Some of his other pursuits include writing, painting and fashion design. Film and Greatest Hits album. On February 14, 2007, it was announced that Universal Pictures was developing a film based on the true story of Milli Vanilli's rise and fall in the music industry. Jeff Nathanson, screenwriter from Catch Me If You Can, was to write and direct the film. Morvan was supposed to serve as a consultant, providing his and Pilatus' point of view. However, the project was never completed. In 2011, German director Florian Gallenberger declared that he was reviving the project and would be rewriting the script. On March 26, 2007, the Milli Vanilli Greatest Hits album was released. Morvan now resides in Amsterdam and Los Angeles as of 2010. Discography. Milli Vanilli All or Nothing, the US remix album, Girl You Know It's True, the remix album, The Hits That Shook the World, Back and in Attack, Greatest Hits. Rob and Fab Rob and Fab. Solo Love Revolution, Anytime. Fabulous Addiction See the Light. Night Air In July 2014, Morvan released a cover of the Eagles song One of These Nights with the project Night Air on Sony Music Belgium. References. External links: Fab Morvan at the Internet Movie Database.